If you want to get a quick start to setting your course up, in the past we've asked you to post your syllabus and your course calendar, and I'll show you a very quick way to do that. Here I am in Schoology, and again you can get to your Schoology account by schoology.leiden212.org, and that's the same link your students will get to Schoology. But once you get to your course, you'll see your courses up here, and I've created a couple of fake ones. Really easy. Once you go to Materials, go to Add Materials, and you can add a number of different items. I'm going to add a folder, and I'm going to call that folder Course Information. And you can add a description that your students will see. You can change the color if you want, whatever. I'm going to hit Create. And there you go. When your students log in, they'll see this folder. When I click into that folder, here's where you can add some of those materials. I'll show you how easy that is. When I go to Add Materials, and there's a number of different things, but probably the most important tool you'll see initially is the Add File, Link, or External tool. You're going to add a link. And here I'm going to add the link to, I have my syllabus. I'm just going to copy that URL. I'm going to go to Add a Link, paste the URL, I'm just going to call it Syllabus, and there it is. So your students will see, they'll log in, they'll see course information, they can click on it, and click on the syllabus, and it opens right within Schoology. Next, I'm going to include the calendar. Again, I'm going to go into the Course Information folder, Add Materials. A couple of different ways to do this, but probably the easiest is the same way. Add the link. I'm going to go to one of my calendars. And you'll see, again, through Teacher Dashboard, you'll see all of your courses on the student side. So I'm going to go to this Biology calendar, Calendar Settings. And it's the exact same process. Just grab this embed code. Highlight, copy, back to Schoology. I'm going to add a link. I'm just going to paste it right in there. And there it is. So what your students will see, again, they'll see the syllabus, they'll see the calendar. If they click on this, the calendar will pop right open. So from materials to course information, and you can click on this to open that up. You can see what's in there, and students can click right there. And then from there, you can start adding other materials, like a folder for Unit 1. And a folder for Unit 2, whatever that is, just as a place to organize your materials. If you're curious about what this looks like with students, I'm going to go to a different course that I have set up, and I actually have a couple of students. So here's a number of different things. For example, a course information folder. But if you go over here to Course Options, you'll see View Course As, and you should see a list of your students. So you can see it from the perspective of one of your students. It doesn't matter which. I have a few students here. And it'll say this is how your course looks to one of your students, and this is exactly what it'll look like. It's very similar to what you will see. But if you just want to make sure it looks right, there you go. Well, that's about it. I just want to do this really quickly as people are setting up their courses. Again, this is not a mandatory thing at this point. We'll give you time in October to really get to know Schoology. But if you're ready to go and you want to give it a shot, please feel free.